It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition way. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support at sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at Facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, Radio Public, iTunes, Google Play, Apple, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Also follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with a wonderful duo. They're sisters out of Orlando, Florida. They're Gabriella and Bianca LeDuc, and they have a couple of singles out right now, a couple of releases, and these are definitely up and coming. They open for Florida Georgia Line, Luke Bryan, and they got some big plans coming up for this year in 2020. And of course, they'll talk about their new release as well too. And they play at the House of Blues, Runaway Country Fest in Kissimmee, Florida. These are very, very popular and soon-to-be superstars. So live, ladies and gentlemen, from beautiful sunny Orlando, Florida, they're no Mickey Mouse, ladies and gentlemen. The wonderful duo of Gabriella and Bianca LeDuc. Ladies and gentlemen, they're best known as Diamond Dixie. Ladies, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Of course. We're happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you guys on, too. So you guys are out of Orlando, Florida, and you've got a self-titled debut album which came out in 2015. You followed up with Reckless in 2017. You've got a couple of singles out, Without Your Love and Limitless. We'll play one of those later on as well. You open up for Florida Georgia Line and Luke Bryan, and I guess you guys have been doing it since elementary school. You've played at the House of Blues, Runaway Country Music Festival, Hard Rock CMA Festival, and you just simply have big plans coming up. And before we get into all that, tell us how I got started music-wise.
Okay, so basically how we got started, this was about, 12 years ago. I was in fourth grade. My dad taught Bianca and I guitar at a young age. And so when I was in fourth grade, for some reason, I signed up for my school's talent show. I was always so afraid to, get up and talk in front of the class, whether it was projects or whatever assignment it was. So I don't know why I decided to sign up for this talent show. And I don't, at the time, I didn't think I sung. I never, did any kind of performance or shows or anything. So this was the first one. And so I signed up, made it past the audition. And once I got to the talent show, I was like, whoa, this is so cool. I definitely am in love with music and want to do this, pursue it, full time. And so Bianca being a younger sister, she just kind of followed along with me.
Yeah. So we've been doing it ever since then.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. And, of course, Gabrielle, tell your side of the story. Bianca, let's hear about how you got started musically.
Yeah. So I'm obviously the younger sister. We're 2 years apart. And I have a more go with the flow kind of personality. So when Gabrielle was like, oh, music's what I want to do, that sparked my interest too. And I was thinking okay, that seems like something fun to do. So once I got into it, then I started falling in love with it. And it just kind of all started from there.
And of course, what's that moment that influenced you guys into just coming together and becoming Diamond Dixie?
I don't really think there was one specific moment because we always played festivals at our church and everything, and we always went by the LeDuc family, which is our last name. So we just were kind of doing it for fun for a while, and then it wasn't until we were playing this one festival where they were actually printing up shirts and they were having the names of all the bands on the back of the shirt. So the guy that we were working with at the time, he wasn't really managing us, but for lack of a better word, he was kind of our manager at the time. He was asking us, hey girls, are we going to stick with the LeDuc family or are we going to do something make a band name? So it was, I think at that point that we were okay, let's make like an official band name. So that's how Diamond Dixie came up to like be a thing. So that's kind of when we really took it seriously and we're like, okay, this is a thing now.
Yeah.
Amazing. What's the meaning behind Diamond Dixie for you guys?
That's
Honestly,
a funny story.
I kid you not, it just sounds cool. Like
there's like no meaning behind it.
We were just thinking of girly names and country names and just pairing them up together, and Diamond Dixie sounded cool, so we went with it.
Yeah.
I can imagine Diamonds being a girl's best friend, according to Dixie.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You know it.
And who are your favorite artists, singers, and musicians growing up?
Growing up, definitely Miranda Lambert, Taylor Swift, Shania Twain, Dixie Chicks.
Yeah.
Those are the main ones.
Yeah,
definitely.
the main ones that influenced us, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, we'll talk about some of your works in just a minute. You listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without break your own budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition way. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on themikewagnershow.com. You can check our Facebook page at facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, Radio Public, iTunes, Google Play, Apple, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Also follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with a wonderful duo of Gabriella and Bianca LeDuc, best known as Diamond Dixie from Orlando, Florida, here on the Mike Wagner Show. Let's talk about some of your EPs and LPs as well, too. You got your debut self-titled album back in 2015, and tell us more about your debut and what was it like and some of the songs you like to talk about.
Yeah, so basically that was our first time we ever released music back in 2015, which honestly seems like yesterday, but when you think about it, it was 5 years ago. So it's crazy how time flies. But that was a really cool experience for us. I know I was in high school. I think you were you in middle school? Or were you just
I was just starting high school, yeah.
Okay, so we were, super, super young. We went into the recording studio just like these two like wide-eyed girls just like taking it all in. I think we spent 2 days in the studio recording these songs. And it was just so cool seeing the process and seeing what happens behind the scenes because, of course, not everyone sees that. So that was super, super awesome for us. And little did we know we'd be doing that over and over again. So, yeah.
And with our first EP, and I feel like this is kind of the same with every band and every artist, we didn't really know what our sound was. So that first EP of ours, like, it's not necessarily the sound that we're going for now, but I mean, just like every artist, you're still like always finding your sound and like always finding like who you are and all that good stuff. But we're currently working on a few singles that we're releasing, so we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
How would you describe your sound?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I would describe it as kind of like edgy.
Kind of like edgy, like modern country with like classic rock influences.
Definitely, yeah.
And who are some of my favorite classic rock artists now that you mentioned it?
Definitely Aerosmith and Led Zeppelin,
oh, yeah.
I would say.
I was going to say that too.
Yeah.
You two guys think alike, I have to say that. So
We do, definitely. Yeah. I tell my mom, I feel like we're supposed to be twins, but we're like 2 years apart.
Yeah.
You guys sound like twins. I have to give you credit for that. You guys opened for Florida Georgia Line and Luke Bryan. Tell us all about that and what was it like opening for those two?
Yeah, so we were actually playing at this amphitheater in, West Palm Beach. And we were actually playing the VIP lounge for the Florida Georgia Line concert and then again for a Luke Bryan concert. And it's so much fun because we were playing basically like in between each act. So we got like all the people that paid for VIP tickets there to watch us. And it was just so much fun. And then we got to see the guys play like when they played their set. So it was just a super fun experience. And we also did that with
Miranda
Lambert, Brad Paisley.
Oh, yeah.
Same amphitheater.
Yeah.
It was super cool.
Of all the acts that you open up for, which act did you like the best and the friendliest act?
Ooh. Honestly, I really liked Brad Paisley, and not that I don't like Brad Paisley, but I just wasn't expecting to love it so much.
Yeah,
and it was an awesome concert. Honestly, I'd go see him again.
Like, he beat my expectations.
Definitely.
Yeah. And of course, you know, talking about exceeding expectations, you came out Reckless in 2017, and tell us a little more about that.
Yeah, so that was kind of Bianca and I wrote more of those songs than we did on our first debut EP, so that we were a little bit more hands-on with that, and we also stayed a little bit after we recorded to kind of like work with the producers and see what kind of sound we wanted. So it was more like an experiment, I guess.
Definitely, because we were more involved in the production process, so we got to tell the producers, like, hey, like, what if we add a little bit of this and a little bit of that? And, like, of course, we still didn't really know our sound back then. And once again, still finding our sound. Like, everyone's still, like...
Yeah, everyone's evolving. Every artist is going to do that. So, of course, at the time, that was the sound that we were at, but we're not there now. But definitely at the time we were. Yeah. So it was a really cool experience, honestly.
Yeah.
It sounds like a really good experience. We're going to play one of your singles in just a minute, but first listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on themikewagnershow.com. You can check our Facebook page at facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, Radio Public, iTunes, Google Play, Apple, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Also follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with Gabriella and Bianca LeDuc from Orlando, Florida, best known as Diamond Dixie, here on the Mike Wagner Show, talking about how they got started, who they played for, and of course their self-titled debut, which came out in 2015. Talked about Reckless, which came out 2 years afterwards. But right now we're going to play one of the cuts from Diamond Dixie. Here's Without Your Love, right here on the Mike Wagner Show.
Do you think that I'm crying over you and still hung up on every word you'd say? 'Cause boy, you sweet talk to try to get your way, but those stupid games don't work on me anyway. Baby, you told me to love it, something I can't live without. Well, honey, without
Without Your Love from Diamond Dixie here on the Mike Wagner Show. And tell us more about that song and what inspired you to write it.
Yeah, so that song we wrote about a year ago. And funny story. So we had a recording session scheduled in Nashville, and we didn't have a song for it. And we just needed one song because we were going up there recording this one song, and we didn't have it. And so Bianca and I, we were just kind of sitting around at the house. I was getting ready to go to bed, and I love sleeping, so there was nothing I wanted to do more than sleep. So I went upstairs to go to bed, and Bianca was like, hey, let's write a song. And I'm like, Bianca, it's 11 o'clock at night. I really don't want to. She's like, no, you know how important this is. Like, we really need to. I was like, okay, let's do it. So we both sat down. Nothing was really happening. Like, we weren't getting any idea that sparked anything. So I was like, you know what? I give up and go to bed. So I kid you not, as I was going to bed, I just kind of laid there and I just thought of this awesome chorus, and I just went back into our little music room and I grabbed the guitar from Bianca and just spit out this chorus, and she's like, whoa, where did that come from? So it was like, literally out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That was honestly the fastest we've ever written a song. I think we wrote the entire thing in 20 minutes, maybe.
Wow, 20 minutes? Oh, my goodness. It takes me 20 minutes just to come up with an idea, I have to say.
I know. And that's usually how it goes. Sometimes it takes even longer than that. So this was honestly such a song that we're proud of because we wrote it, super quick. We went up and recorded it. We even released it. It was like boom, boom, boom. Like we did all these things one after another, and got it out to the public in no time. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. You also have a song called Limitless as well too, and tell us more about that song and what inspired you to write it.
Yeah, so Limitless we actually wrote with our friend up in Nashville, Bailey Engel, and we were I think I was 17 and you were 19. Yeah. So I was still in high school, or I was actually homeschooled, but we were just talking about like our school experiences and everything. And I wasn't always homeschooled. So like we were just like talking about like the way that like people treated us when they found out like we did music, and like not everyone like accepted the fact that we just were doing things differently than everyone else. We were like pursuing this career in music, and it's not like every kid in school does that, So we were just kind of like talking about that. And then the song Limitless came out. And like we just were thinking like, okay, like this is definitely a song that, we want people to hear because it's really like encouraging to other girls, especially going through the same thing, where they're just not really like feeling like they're fitting in, and just knowing that they're limitless, with whatever they want to pursue in life.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, you also have a couple as well, too, Gone and Moving On, and also Without Your Love, Heartbreak, Take a Hint. And tell us about those songs quickly. That's according to the website at diamonddixie.com/music.
Yeah, so Gone and Moving On, we wrote with Greg Bates up in Nashville. And that song, we're just honestly having fun with it. Like, we were just kind of making up a story of, like, this girl that's just super mad and just wants to, like, run away from the guy that she's with. And we included like what's the car that's in
a 65 Mustang.
Yeah, so we were just kind of like,
it was so fun.
Yeah, it was just a fun songwriting session. And then Take a Hint and Heartbreak we also wrote up in Nashville too, and those were like super fun to write with.
Yeah, definitely.
That sounds like a lot of fun. You guys have fun writing as well too. And just a couple of things here with Diamond Dixie, best known as Gabriella and Bianca LeDuc from Orlando, Florida, here on the Mike Wagner Show. Any plans for an upcoming tour in 2020?
We don't have an official tour yet, or we're not like booked on someone else's official tour, but we do have some dates scheduled for Texas that we're doing like a mini Texas tour. So,
and we have stuff in Nashville in the works.
Yes.
So just be on the lookout for that. You can go on diamonddixie.com or our Facebook page, facebook.com/Diamond Dixie.
Yeah. So those will be posted soon because they're not official yet, but we're in the works right now. So we're planning on posting about those within the next few weeks. So look out for that.
Okay, that's fantastic. And also, any other plans for 2020?
Just recording new music and releasing it.
That's a good idea. Yes, we're looking forward to that as well too. And who do you consider biggest influence in your careers?
Honestly, with our influences, like our dad has influenced us so much because he was the one that started our love for music and has just kind of really pushed us throughout this whole musical journey in such a positive way. So we're super grateful for that.
And what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
Best advice is honestly just stay consistent with what you love, because it's something that will definitely pay off in the long run.
That is fantastic. And once again, Diamond Dixie from the Mike Wagner Show based out of Orlando, Florida. Gabriella and Bianca LeDuc, like to thank you for your time. You guys have been fantastic. Once again, tell us about your upcoming projects, your website, how do people contact you, where can people purchase or listen to your music?
So you can find us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at Diamond Dixie LLC, and you can always find out where we're going to be playing next on DiamondDixie.com.
That's fantastic. And ladies, just want to say a big thank you for your time. You've been fantastic. Looking forward to having you again soon. Do us a favor, keep this up to date. We'd love you guys have back in 2020.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for listening to the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.